it is Sahara back here with another bins haul. Today's haul is all shoes. I did get a little bit of other things other than shoes, but it was mostly shoes, and so I'm guessing that I spent about $35 to $40 on all the shoes I'm about to show you. And I did not count how many pairs, so let's count together, and I guess then we could break down the cost of goods for each pair, since I'm guessing we'll just say about $35, because then I got about $10 worth of clothes, so that would add up, I'd say. So first up, I got these. Okay, and so let me explain something first. For those of you who are new here, or who are new to thrifting to resell, or just thrifting in general maybe, I mostly shop for my resale business at the Goodwill outlet store, also known as the bins. And the outlet store is basically like the regional location for the Goodwill in your region, where they send all of their like extra inventory or items that are not selling quick enough, that they get so many donations at Goodwill that they have to move the items out. Like, I think every few weeks to a month they move it from either one store to another, or they just send it to their outlet center, which is the bins. And so that's where I go for inventory. Where I live in Southwest Florida, it is $1.99 a pound for items, and if you get 25 pounds or more of clothes and shoes, it's $1.59 a pound. So you definitely, like, if you're at like 24 pounds basically, you're gonna pay $10 less if you make it to 25 pounds, and you're gonna get more stuff basically. And so basically, like, if I'm super close to hitting the 25-pound mark, sometimes I just add in extra things to my cart that I wouldn't normally get, but like it's actually like cheaper for me to get the item, so I might as well get it and try to resell it anyways. So first up is these Teva sandals. These, I do not think they're worth a lot. Like, they don't really look that high quality or anything, but I know that Teva's a okay brand for like hiking shoes and outdoorsy sandals. These are a men's size 13, which is a pretty good size, I feel like. So I just picked these up. I'll probably resell them for $15 to $20. I don't think they'll sell for that much, but I was trying to hit that 25 pounds, so I did not mind grabbing them because they're in really good condition, and that's what the brand looks like. All right, next up, I got these really cool, these look vintage to me. They are Dansko platform slide sandals, definitely genuine leather. They're in pretty nice condition. They didn't really have a lot of signs of wear or anything. This is what the Dansko brand looks like. Dansko sandals are kind of hit or miss for me. They can either sell really good or they sit for a while, but these are in such good condition, and they have that kind of 90s Y2K chunky platform vibe, so I'm hoping that will help them to sell quicker. All right, next up, I found a lot of Danskos today. So these are what Dansko is more like known for, is their clogs. I will pick up the clogs even if they have a little bit of wear on the leather here. I'll usually still pick them up. These are called, I think it's called like embossed or tooled leather, when they have this kind of like design all through it, and I think those ones usually sell a little bit better. So that's why I grabbed these. I always just want to look out, because like when I first started reselling, I picked up a couple Danskos where this part was damaged and like cracking, and by the time the buyer received them, it was like completely destroyed, and I had to refund them. So I always check and just make sure that this part here is fully intact and not showing any signs of like damage or wear. So these are kind of worn as like nursing clogs, I guess. They're pretty cute. Usually if they're in really good condition, you can get about $30 for them. Since these have a little wear, I'll probably get more like $20 to $25. And next up, this was an exciting find. I found this brand like once before. I'm not really sure on the resale value, but I do remember they sold pretty quickly, and that is Fly London. And so today I found these kind of like wedge sandals with this like peep toe orange. I think this is, yeah, definitely suede leather, strappy ankle part. They're pretty cute. I don't really know what these will sell for. My guess would be at least $40 to $50. Last time I found this brand, they did sell really fast, like I said, and they do have a little fly down there. You can recognize it by. When I got to the bins, there were already a bunch of shoe bins out that were already picked over, and it was just my lucky day. A lot of good shoes were passed up by people. Some days at my bins, it's like they'll bring out the shoe bins, and if you're not like the first to get there, all the good shoes are going to be gone. So I was definitely happy. I just thought these were really cute and they were in really good condition. I don't really know about the resale value, but I'm gonna check. Maybe after I'm done this video and I edit it, I'll add what the comps were because I'm really curious. These are by Simply Southern, which is like a very preppy Southern brand. They kind of look like Hey Dudes, the style. Like I said, they're in really nice shape. I just wanted to grab them, and I figured that if they really had a horrible like resale value or sell-through rate, I will just take them to Plato's Closet or something. Okay, so these, when I went up to check out, I was the only person in line, luckily, so there was no one behind me, but I was at exactly 24 pounds, so I knew that if I just grabbed a couple more pairs of shoes, I would hit that 25-pound mark. So I went back and I grabbed these. I wouldn't have usually picked up this brand. They're the brand Bear Traps, but these are so cute, honestly. I'm gonna see if these are my size because, let me see. It's hard to read the size on these. I think they say an 8.5. I'm a 9. They do look a little small for me. So, but they are so cute. They got these like embroidered straps. Hopefully these will sell, honestly, for like $15 at least or something. I'm kind of glad that I had to grab them just because I love like anything embroidered like this. So pretty, I feel like, on shoes when they have that. Next up was another pair of Danskos. These, my lighting is so bad in here tonight. I was hoping I could have filmed this earlier when I had more natural light. But they have kind of like an iridescent, like multicolored patent leather look to them. A little bit of wrinkling, but not too bad. And once again, these had some more wear than the other ones up here. I will probably list these for more like $15 to $20, but I couldn't pass them up because I know they will always sell reliably for me. Okay, next up, I found a lot of Danskos today. These are Dansko like leather suede kind of comfort sandals, metallic-y straps, a little bit of a wedge. Very cute. These are in really nice condition, not a lot of wear. So I'm not sure what these will fetch. It really depends on the style a lot, but probably $20 to $25 at least, hopefully. Next, I did not check the comps on these, but this brand is hit or miss. I've had success selling certain styles of shoes from them, specifically like their hiking sandals. They're called the Yucatan, but these are by, oh, my camera just fell. These are by Echo, and I don't know, this brand's hit or miss for me, but these look like they were in pretty nice shape. They're just men's loafers, kind of. They say Danish design. I don't know if all their shoes say that. They're a pretty big size. They look like a 13 or something. It says 47. I'm not sure what size that is. Probably like a 13 because a 43 is like a men's 10. So pretty big size. They look like they're in nice condition. Suede. Have some good like tread on the bottom. So I will let you know what these are going for. Okay, next up is some kids Crocs. I love finding Crocs at the bins. These ones are in pretty good shape. These are a size 13. I'm probably going to keep these for my son because he's in about an 11 right now, I think. So these will probably fit him in 6 months to a year. Next up, I found another pair of kids Crocs. I do not know what this, like what style this is. They say Drew Crocs on them. I don't know who Drew is. They have little hearts and D's, but I was like, I mean, somebody out there will buy them. Crocs always sell. If you know what these are or who Drew is, let me know in the comments because I'm curious. All right, I have never picked up this brand in shoes before. I've picked up their clothes a couple times and they performed decent for me. It's Karl Lagerfeld. That's what it looks like. I mean, these are like a patent leather shiny heel. They weren't in like absolutely perfect condition for a heel, but they were in relatively decent condition. So I figured I would just give them a chance, see how they do. I have leather cleaner I can clean them up with. Highly recommend getting some leather cleaner if you plan on selling shoes. It makes a world of difference. Okay, this brand is so interesting because they retail for a lot of money, like literally like $300 or more, but they don't resell that well. It's Donald J. Pliner. These are like a platform wedge sandal, kind of like basic straps, pretty good condition. That black patent leather again. I didn't really see what size these are. These have a little more wear than I thought on the bottoms, but I think I'll probably still get $20 to $30 for these, but for how expensive they are retail, I wish they had a better resale rate. All right, next up, this is a good brand for boots. Their other shoes seem to be hit or miss for me. I think it really depends on the style of the shoe a lot in shoe brands. Like, that's something I'm realizing, is that a lot of shoe brands are just like clothing brands where the style makes a big difference. So these are by the brand Monroe, which makes really expensive shoes. You can like barely see it, but I'll try to show you. Monroe America, and it says, so these were pretty cute suede little peep toe heeled sandals. They're in pretty good condition, so I'm hoping to get about $30 for those. We'll see though. Next up, I got some golf shoes. This is by the brand FootJoy. I have sold this brand before a couple times in their golf shoes, and they usually sell pretty good. When it comes to golf shoes, I usually will check and make sure, of course, that all the little spikes on the bottom, like none of them are broken or like falling apart, because nobody wants that. But yeah, golf shoes are performing pretty good this time of year, and these were in decent condition. A lot of people pass on them at my bins, so I can usually find a pair probably every time I go and there's a good shoe bin. Next up, I got some little kids Crocs again. These ones are a little bit worn. I'll try to clean them, but even if it doesn't come off, I'm sure I can still get $10 to $12 for these. And they're super lightweight, super cheap to ship. Next up, this is one of my favorite shoes to find. They sell so fast, usually for $20 to $25. Hey dudes, they'll usually sell for me within just a day or two of listing, and these ones were in really good shape compared to some that I've found. And the last thing, these are the other item that I went back and grabbed in a rush, and I was actually kind of glad that I did, so I didn't really get to look them over much yet. But these are little Cole Haan booties. They say Grand OS Cole Haan signature. There's no way you guys are gonna be able to read that. My lighting is so bad, but they're in really good condition. They were kind of like rubber banded together, like super tight and like folded, so I think that's why I didn't notice them at first and other people didn't. A lot of people in my bins pay like no attention to boots. It's weird to me. Maybe it's because we're in Florida, but like, you're a reseller, you should look at the boots. They're worth a lot. So yeah, I'm actually really excited I found these. I feel like they should sell for at least $30, if not more, like $40 or something. They're in really nice shape and they're really cute. So that is all the shoes I got. I did not count. So let's count really quick. Okay, so it was 18 pairs of shoes. So that brings it down to just under $2 per pair. You definitely cannot beat that price. So I love shopping in my bins for shoes. I hardly ever find shoes at the regular Goodwill that are worth picking up. I don't know. I just feel like I find nicer shoes at the bins a lot of the time than I do at the regular Goodwill. Like, I'll go and look, and most of them are all stuff that I can only get $25, $30, $35 for, and they're priced at like $10 to $15. That it's just a really high cost of goods for not very much profit to be made there. So I honestly feel like the higher end shoes I've found that I've sold for $100 or more, I found them all at the bins. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something from it. Let me know in the comments if you're a reseller what your favorite brands of shoes to find are, and what are your bread and butter shoe brands. I'm curious what you maybe sell a lot that isn't a super high profitable item, but you just know is reliable and you can find all the time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please like the video if it helped you, and hit that subscribe button so you can see more of my content about my reselling business. Thank you guys. Have a blessed day.